Hey everybody. Hi, welcome to Prepper for the Ages. My name is Jill. I will be your flyaway, non-makeuped prepper for today. Oh my god. Oh, it's terrible. Okay, I just got back from the store. Sorry about the verticalness. I am going to declare verticalness is not a bad thing in YouTube. We'll be vertical today. It's good. When I was at the store, I went and picked up a couple things that I thought I would need, and I was like, okay, why do I need this? What are the odds? And so I started to think about things in quality assurance terms. And if you guys don't know, my profession right now, my profession for the last 30 odd years is quality assurance. And so there's things that went into my decision-making skills, and so I would like to share with you what my decision-making skills were for what I'm doing now and how I'm flexing, and what are the odds and what's going on. And so I just thought I would, maybe I'll just get out the whiteboard and solidify my thoughts a bit so that I don't have to wander through an explanation, and hopefully the wandering through, hopefully the explanation I'm giving and hopefully the whiteboarding will help you decide what to get, what's going on, decide what the threat is, what the odds are, what the threat is, how much of all that stuff, how much of an impact, all that stuff, what's going on, how easy or hard would it be to put that stuff together, learn the survival skill, and gather the tools for it. And it's something that we think about constantly as preppers, and I understand that people are just getting into prepping, and it is no longer that ridiculous TV show where the producer behind the camera says, act up, act crazy so that we get better views. Yeah, that's no longer a thing. And so it's stuff that we don't have infinite resources, right? Most of us in the world don't have infinite resources. We don't have our little bunkers and the whatever supplies or blah, blah, blah to go and just prep and sit back while everybody else has to figure out who didn't prep. So my thought for today is to go inside, have a cup of coffee, pull out the whiteboard and whiteboard a bunch of thoughts for you. And basically, it's not the thoughts in themselves, it's the process, how I made decisions, what you're prepping for, why you're prepping for it, what are the odds, what's going on, and more like priority and severity, and what in the impact to your wallet, and decision making based on that, because we don't want to just prep for something to happen. Some people prep for short-term incidents, lights out for a day or two. Some people prep for midterm disruptions, and some people prep for okay, it's the end of the world. We're back to the 18th century with no power and no running water. So what are we gonna do? And everybody has their different thoughts, and everybody has different situations. So the situation that you're in, the setup that you have now versus the setup that you want to go for, and a lot of it is envisioning. And what is it? Some people have a vision board of what they would like to do if something happens, and that's part of the decision-making process. But you actually want to have, okay, what's your objective? When you're all said and done, how do you want to live after something happens? What do you think is going to happen? How do you want to live after it happens? How do you want to survive? Do you want to do it in comfort? Do you want to just go out into the woods in the middle of the winter? Some people want to do that. It's okay. It's not a bad thing. If they want to do that, that's fine. They want to go hunt, and they want to do this, and they're going to go, and that we have something called marauders in prepping, where well, I'm not going to prep anything. I'm just going to take everybody else's stuff. Well, I guess that's a choice, but might be a short-sighted choice. But yeah, little things like that. So let me go inside. I'll get a cup of coffee. Let's see if I can put my thoughts down on a whiteboard for you and put together a little thing of in my brain, on my little teeny pea brain, what a process. It doesn't have to be the process. I'm not going to tell you it's the best process in the world. You must use my process for decision-making skills. and put down how I manage how I manage a lot of decision making in my life, which can apply to prepping. So vertical today is good. I like being vertical today. Anyway, so that's what I was thinking about on the way back from the store. I went to the grocery store. It's funny because I went to the grocery store and I'm all set. But I went to the grocery store for stuff like long-term stuff. Longer-term stuff that I cannot produce myself. And then I went back out to Wally World to get some stuff in the camping section and some stuff in the home goods section that are tools that I can use, because my envisioning the most probable scenario for me, that's those skills, those tools are needed, those things are needed, and but it's all a part of the end result of an envisioning process. What are the odds? What are the probabilities? So anyways, I'll go inside, I'll get a cup of coffee and see if I can pull that thought process together for you. It might not be 100%. It might not be, slick and, with huge graphics, and it's, the whiteboard isn't huge graphics. I'll try to spell so that you can read. And I promise it won't be in script. Well, I might do a script because people my age might be able to read it. Okay, all right. Thank you for being my therapist. I'll try to go inside and get organized. I have a couple of things to do first, so it might be a little bit. So, okay, see you in a bit. Okay, take care. Bye.